Iain, 282 seats, 40 seats for the Congress. Were you surprised?
I wasn't. I was on the ground for 3 weeks during the election, visiting Delhi, Modi's home state of Gujarat, his hometown of Vadnagar in the middle of nowhere, and across UP. And the whole time, I just saw incredible organization on the ground, from low-level campaigners all the way up to senior business leaders in Gujarat who were volunteering their time with his campaign. And I was really impressed by the level of not just the dedication that all the volunteers had, but the absence of a lot of the volunteers for rival parties like Congress. Even though I did see a lot of support for the Samajwadi Party in UP and the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, no one approached the level of coordination and sophistication that the BJP brought to the election. And I think even though the sheer volume of votes and seats that the BJP got, it was still shocking, but looking back, it all makes sense.
Partha, you were in India as well at the time of the elections, and I think you spoke to a lot of folks on sort of both sides of the fence, particularly people in business. What are you hearing from the two sides?
So firstly, I was in India. I was mostly in Punjab. I was teaching at this school called the Indian School of Business campus in Mohali near Chandigarh. And Punjab is the sort of one island in India where the Aam Aadmi Party actually did well. They won all their seats in Punjab. And in addition to my time in Punjab, I also made very short trips to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, as well as Haryana and Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. Not, politically, but just like meeting people and talking to people casually. And I was amazed at the extent of support from even people you would consider the intelligentsia for the BJP. And these are people who you would consider to be generally moderate secular people, and there was a level of frustration with the ineptness and corruption in the previous administration.
Ghazi, looking at all of this from the Canadian perspective, was this surprising? How do you think it's going to actually affect the dialogue that India and Canada have had for the past few years under the Manmohan?
My own sense is, there's a foundation that has been built. And it's important to remember the foundation of the last 10 years, whether it's the Canada-India nuclear deal, whether it is the launch of the CEPA negotiations, tremendous collaboration amongst higher education institutions, which have been made an explicit policy initiative of both the former Prime Minister of India and the current Prime Minister of Canada. So a number of good things have happened. And I see it as a platform from which to further intensify and take it to the next level. But I think where we need to be cautious is, with the new administration, that focus would be, by and large, at the start at least, mainly domestic. Mm-hmm. And that its orientation, if you listen to Mr. Modi, both in what he has said and what he has done within his first 2 weeks in office, is that the orientation is towards Asia and the neighbors. So his conversation with Premier Lee yesterday, resulting in the first official visit by a Chinese foreign minister to India on June 8th, gives you a sense of how the challenge is seen both in terms of domestic agenda and as it relates to foreign policy. The immediate attention would be to the Asian partners. The next one, obviously, would be Japan. So if you put it in that kind of a milieu, then our work, while exciting and we've got a good platform, means that there's a lot more to do, and it's not automatic that we will get the attention that we think we deserve.